If you'd like to get some cheaper models and support the channel, please use the affiliate link below. Thank you. Now on to the video. Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the Noise Marine upgrade for the Chaos Space Marines. Now this is an old kit and it is Finecast, which will be incredibly fun to work with. Inside you get one Blastmaster, which is a special weapon. Each sprue comes with one gun and one arm that directly attaches together, so I would build them one at a time. And then you get 5 sonic blasters. I like the detail on the shoulder pads with the little screaming mouths. And then your 5th one. Just got to be careful when you're clipping these off the sprues because you don't want it all to snap. Now, the plan is to stick them onto the Legionnaire kit because it's all correct proportion. It all will go together. It's just a case of making sure you don't super glue yourself to the model. Right, we'll come back when they are done. Now, this is what they look like when you've built them. They do go on really well onto the Legionnaire models. They do go on quite well. So here we have the Sergeant. And just need to make sure that you use super glue when you're gluing the arms on because they're not plastic, they are Finecast. And then the Blastmaster, which has 2 lovely profiles. So anyone who's after some Noise Marines, don't have to worry about picking up the old plastic bodies to stick them on. They do go on perfectly fine. Now, the Noise Marines are currently cheaper than the troop choices of the Legionnaires. They are 85 points, whereas the Legionnaires are 100. The big difference, apart from their war gear, is the fact that the Legionnaires are OC2. So the 5-man squad counts as a 10-man squad, whereas these are only 1, so they would count as 5 on the objective. The big difference is the guns. The standard Marines and the Sergeant can take the Sonic Blaster, which is an assault weapon, which means it can move and fire if I remember correctly. It's 24-inch range, same as a bolter, although it's a strength 5 with no AP, so it's an extra shot. It's got 3 shots, and it's an extra strength as well, so if anything, it's a better gun upgrade. Whereas the Blastmaster has 2 options. You can fire it as a single seat frequency, which is a heavy, or a varied frequency, which isn't. If you go for single frequency, it's 3 attacks, ballistic skill of 4, but it's strength 9, AP 2 with 3 damage, which could be quite good at popping light vehicles. Like a mini las cannon with a definitive damage. And the varied frequency is 6 shots, ballistic skill of 3, strength 6, AP 1, and 1 damage. So it's almost like it's being a las cannon, like a reliable strength las cannon, and the Reaper chain cannon, although the strengths are slightly different, it does make me feel that way. They also have a rule called Righteous Cacophony, which is after they've shot at a unit or units, you select one of them that was hit by one or more of the attacks. They've got to take a battle shock test. So if you're shooting something at an objective, you can stop them acquiring that objective by reducing their OC to 0. You can also take the icon to reroll Dark Pact tests, and because they are Emperor's children effectively, then that means they have to be Slanesh, but which isn't a bad thing because they can get exploding 5s and 6s in combat when the Dark Pact goes off. But what you can do with the champion is you can give him a power fist if you swap out the bolt pistol, which is brilliant. It's just a case of you're going to have to be quite good at modelling to swap out the power fist, which you can do because it does come with the power fist as a Legionnaire kit. But it's what you do with the hand there, and my modelling skills are not that good enough to chop that hand off to put power fist on. So we might just have to have one that you just can't see. You can also give him a Doom Siren as well, the Sergeant, which comes as basically a flamer kind of weapon because it has torrent. It is 12 inches, it's D6 shots, doesn't have a ballistic skill, and it's strength 6 AP 1/1 damage. So it's quite good. Quite a lot of firepower being put out from this squad. So if you're just looking at the squad as it is, the Sonic Blasters are firing 12 shots. If you're within 12 inches, the Doom Siren's firing D6. And then depending on what you want the Blastmaster to shoot at, that's going to pump out another 3 or 6. So that's going to be between 15 and 18 shots from the unit. So I'll be trialling a couple of these in my army list to see how they go. Thanks for watching.